Hey, Dylan with Masuda Gaming here, and I'm just going to show you guys this Crusader build that I've been working on. I've been tinkering with it. It's not perfect or anything, but I was just kind of wanting to make like just a pure, more towards a DPS build.
Can't do that here.
And this is what I've came up with so far. It's not too bad. It's similar to another build that I was. It's really similar to another build I was using, except for I started switching things around just to try to make it more focused on damage. And it's not really that group oriented, I guess you could say. Like, it doesn't really use laws or anything. But again here, oops, I'm not using slash for this one. I'm actually using smite, and what was it? Where is it? Oh, it's this one. It was reaping just for some health. But yeah. So first off, I have smite and Fist of the Heavens supposed to be here. Man, this is not set up for some reason. Define, well, that's what it was. Okay, so I have smite and Fist of Heavens for my primary and secondary. It's mainly just to try to get some health back and increases my life regen. And then I have Fist of the Heavens. This is just probably the strongest secondary, I think, and I chose the rune Divine Well to work with the Holy Cause, so it can do 10% more damage. Now, I'm a little confused at the way Holy Cause is worded. I think it just means I deal more holy damage, but I don't know. It might. I don't know if it affects us or not, but I'm just kind of assuming it is just in case. It might not. Then you have Heaven's Fury. I chose Ascendancy. It just makes it bigger. I know if I had to choose a different one, I would probably go with the Split Fury, which makes it to 3 beams, which I'll use that for this video. Then I use Falling Sword just because it does a lot of damage. Just a lot of damage. This is also kind of it's up for, like, you know, choice. I either use Falling Sword or I use Condemn, one of the two. They're essentially the same thing. Alright, then you have Bombardment. This is a very, very, very big AoE move. This will hit everything. It just calls down boulders, and I chose Impact to have it because it gives 100% critical hit chance for only this ability, so it means it crits every time, and that's amazing in my opinion. Then I chose for the last one, Judgment with Resolved as the rune, because this makes anything that Judgment hits has a 80% increased chance to be a critical hit. So pretty much whenever I use this, I have like 30% crit. It means anything that I hit with, well, it's going to crit on that enemy. It's really helpful with elites and stuff when you're trying to burst them down with like Heaven's Fury and stuff like that. Alright, so then for the passives, I have Wrathful. This, it's really just to gain life. I mean, I guess it's literally the only point of anyone using this. It's just trying to gain life off of using Fist of the Heavens, so I can get life back. And then you got Heavenly Strength. This makes it to where I can use it two-hander, so moves that are based on weapon damage can do more damage or higher. And I have Holy Cause. I heal. It heals me, and I deal 10% more holy damage. And I think most of these are holy. Or actually, I guess that's not. I chose Rapid Descent on this, so it reduces the cooldown for each enemy I hit to make it faster. And then I have Lord Commander. The cooldown of my Steed Charge reduced by 5, and Bombardment by 20 seconds, so it makes this a 40-second cooldown. Now, gear-wise, I've been farming. I mean, honestly, I've come to kind of find out with Diablo 3, Reaper of Souls in general, when you play this game, you don't make a build base. It's a little bit harder to make like a specific build to exactly what you want, because you can't choose what legendaries drop for you. So, I mean, you just have to spend the time farming until you get the ones you want. I mean, you can always know the legendaries that you want, but them actually dropping. So I just kind of adjust my build based on what gear I have is. So right now, I've been stacking cooldown reduction, so that's why I've been using builds with cooldowns, because I've been coming across a little bit of gear that has it. So I have a 32% cooldown. It turns this into a 16-second cooldown, which is really nice. I mean, it only turns this to probably like a 15-second, maybe. Yeah, 15-second. And then this is probably on average 17-second cooldown. Then you got Fist of the Heavens. I don't know why I'm talking about that. That doesn't affect that because that doesn't have a cooldown. Anyway. So yeah, but for the gear, I've been looking for this in specific because I really want I really want to make this build even better. Once I actually get the 6-set bonus, I'll be using Akarat's Champion for this build, and it's going to be crazy because it'll be infinite. But, you know, finding another one of these has been hard. It took me forever just to find one piece of this, and I hadn't even seen what the Crusader set stuff was. So, I've been putting crit, I mean, really for this build in specific, since you kind of want cooldown reduction, I don't really look for that much healing since I have I have Wrathful and all that. I don't try to stack that much healing, but it is definitely necessary. So if you have like right here, I've been trying to reroll this into either crit chance or reduce cooldown. You kind of want to get your attack stats first, like crit chance, attack speed. You want those first, and then if you have room, shut down some of your toughness, like this right here. Like if I had just default had that 10% crit chance, I probably would take the vitality out and try to get reduced cooldown. But yeah, it's just try to get reduced cooldown as much as you can. Like right here, this amulet's freaking awesome. Oh, okay, yeah. Then Nemesis bracers, I just kind of found those. I'm actually going to reroll the regenerates either the life or the movement speed. I'm probably going to switch over to or crit chance. So I mean, you really want your attack stats. It's attack stats and then the cooldown reduction, then whatever else like healing and stuff like that. Because I mean, you do a lot of damage with this build. So, but anyway, I guess that's really it for the gear. If I had to recommend a two-handed weapon to use, this is just my personal preference for literally any build. It's Maximus. This sword is amazing because I'm going to show it to you guys, but what happens is you summon a demonic slave and you have a fire chain to this demonic slave. It's not the demonic slave that does a lot of the damage, it is the fire chain that does the damage, and that fire chain is ridiculous. But yeah, I'm on Torment 2 right now, so I mean I'm still, I mean this isn't, obviously it's not the best gear because I don't have that much damage and stuff, but you know, I'm getting there. So let's hop out to, where do we want to go? Let's go fight spiders. I don't know. So, and look at this. That's the demon I'm talking about right here. And just watch. I'm not even touching anything, and things are just dying. Things are just dying. It's crazy, right? Oh, what? Oh, I didn't have to do anything. But yeah. So honestly, this build it's honestly pretty fun because it's so bursty. It's just like an explosion of damage. Let's see if we can find an elite anywhere. Alright. Oh, got the demon. Just remember, if you do have Maximus, definitely try to put the chain across as many people as you can. Yeah, see, it's not a bad build. I'm getting through stuff. I mean, I'm sure this build could use a little bit, some tweaks, but I like it. I like the direction it's going in. So, all right, let's keep going. Now I know I have a build that's very similar to this one in another video, but this one's more oriented for damage. Like if I had to play something that's just trying to output tons and tons of damage, this is what I would choose. Is this build right here. And then Maximus is I have in any build. I always have Heavenly Fury and Maximus in any build I play on a Crusader. It's just a staple for me. I guess there is one build that I'm getting ready to start tinkering with, and I'm not going to be using this. I'll actually be using a flail that I found. It has a 50% chance to cast Fist of Heavens. So I don't know. I thought that was a pretty cool legendary. So I'm going to tinker with that. I'm going to make a total tank build, and I'll upload that one as soon as I can. Alright, but as for this build, we really need to find a freaking person to fight. Yeah, but as you can see, this is a very bursty kind of thing. It's just as soon as I click on any of these cooldowns, stuff just dies. There we go. Alright. Oh, I messed that one up. Alright, and we got that, and that. Boom. wait until I get at least my Heaven's Fury back in full wrath. And then I'm going to do this. I'm just going to start raining down the crits. Raining down the crits. And he is almost dead. Yep, he's gone. But yep, guys, that's it for the build. I mean, as you can see, it does really good on Torment too. This is a solo build. If you're playing on with a group, you might want to switch some things around, not make it as damagey, because you don't need that much damage because you have more people with you. You're gonna want to try to just get things that are gonna help you guys survive. Because I mean, you know, as more people join in, the monsters do increase damage. So, but yeah, guys, all right. That's gonna do it for this video. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you like the build. If you have any suggestions on or if you have any abilities you would like to just see me try to make a build around, put it in the comments. You know, I'll definitely try it. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.